Alright guys, welcome to a pickups vid. This is exclusively original Xbox. I said a while ago that I'd kind of gone crazy on the original Xbox. What I meant by that is I've been going through the kind of US and Japanese exclusives for the system and seeing, you know, what's worth picking up from there. There's not too many, but there are some stellar titles that you missed out on for the original Xbox. So that's what I've been getting, and I've been waiting a little while to do this video. So yeah, I mean, this was spurred on by the first original Xbox US exclusive game that I picked up, which was Phantom Dust. An absolutely awesome game. It's like an action RPG, very cool stylings, kind of cyberpunk. It reminds me of Shadowrun. The feel of it kind of reminds me of Shadowrun, the SNES version. I never played the Mega Drive version, not yet though. But yeah, really cool looking game. It's got this, it's a card based kind of RPG battler, but really fun. I highly recommend this if you've got an original Xbox, and it's dead easy to play imports on the original Xbox, of course, because all you've got to do is soft mod it, which is a very simple process. So yeah, so that kicked me off on getting the exclusives for the system, and so that's what I've been doing. So I'm going to go through some of the stuff that I picked up for that. Right, first off, I got this as a combined package. They were being sold as a pair. It's Painkiller, Hell Wars, and Combat Elite World War II Paratroopers. Now I actually already had Painkiller, but the deal on the auction, on the listing rather, it wasn't an auction, it was a buy it now, was pretty good. It was 15 quid delivered for these two. I thought, well, if I sell my other copy of Painkiller, I'll get a few quid for that, and that'll end up making these, you know, a bit of a bargain really. So 15 quid delivered is not bad for these. I did get £5 trade-in for my other copy of Painkiller, so this is 10 quid. So 5 quid each for these games are pretty good, pretty hard to get hold of, at least in this country. You know, I don't know how common Combat. I really got it for Combat Elite because, you know, Painkiller, I already owned it and I've already played it. It's a cool first-person shooter, by the way, very hectic, very fast-paced first-person shooter with pretty cool graphics. You might be able to see some semblance of what it looks like from the screenshots. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, sorry I'm not doing clips in my videos. I used to do clips in my videos. That's when I used to use Sony Vegas. I can't use it anymore because I'm on a Mac. Yes, I know I could partition a hard drive and run Windows on my Mac, but I am computer illiterate, so no editing for my videos currently. Maybe that'll change in the future, who knows. But Combat Elite, supposed to be a pretty sweet shooter. Yeah, it's not a first-person shooter. It's a top-down third-person shooter. From the looks of it, looks pretty interesting from the pictures, which I will show you. But yeah, so 5 quid for that is not a bad deal. Yeah, complete and in good nick. So another NTSC exclusive to add to the collection. Right, going on from there. What did we get next? Let's try and do it in chronological order because this has been going a few weeks now. One of the first ones that I picked up is another US exclusive, is Land of the Dead, Road to Fiddler's Green. Now this is a first-person zombie slayathon. It looks fantastic from the pictures. I am sorry that I should have played these games, all of them, before making the video, so I could have something more to say. But what I plan on doing is doing some gameplay videos, some proper, you know, impressions videos to follow. So I will do something a bit more in depth than just, you know, ooh, look at this, look shiny, ooh, shiny. Now I will do something if you want to see what these games are like, because another US exclusive, another awesome looking original Xbox game that we didn't get in Europe. So Land of the Dead, Road to Fiddler's Green. What did I get that for? That was £13.50 plus £8 delivered from America, so just over 20 quid. Yeah, for Land of the Dead, in great condition. I'm very happy to have this, and a fine addition to the original Xbox collection that I've just fell in love with the last year or so. Right, what have we got next? Okay, this is the last US exclusive, original Xbox exclusive game that I picked up, and it is, with no further ado, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 X. Now, obviously we got 3 and 4 and a number of others, American Wasteland, Underground 2, all the rest of it. There was loads of Tony Hawk's games on the 7th generation. Sorry Pete, I know you don't like 7th generation, but shot the Xbox generation, the original Xbox. Yeah, there was loads of Tony Hawk's games, but the Europe never got Tony Hawk's 2. 2X actually. This is kind of an updated version of it, and you get absolutely loads on this. So I mean, I loved Tony Hawk's when it first came out. I once entered a competition actually on a demo of Tony Hawk's 2 before it was released, and I got like 1.5 million or something points in this timed game. And they sent out an email. They said they sent an email out of congratulations out to everybody who got over 1 million points. The eventual winner got something like 4 million, so I was nowhere near winning it, but not too bad to get a shout out for doing alright. But anyway, so I love these games, played them to death. Tony Hawk's 2 is probably my favourite, probably tied with 3. But you get loads on this X version, so let me tell you what you get. So, 24 levels, 5 exclusive new levels, plus all the levels from Tony Hawk's Pro Skaters 1 and 2. So you get all this levels from Tony Hawk's 1 as well as from 2 on here. So that's really 2 games in one already. Enhanced multiplayer up to 8-player system link or 4-player split screen. Now I don't know if other versions had that, maybe they did, but 8-player link up, I'm not sure I'm going to be doing that anytime soon, but the 4-player split screen might get at least a few people to, you know, have a go on that. Improve skate park editor and create a skater, now including female skaters. So, you know, right on and all that business. Incredible graphics, blah 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 blah. So I think it's updated graphics. It says it takes advantage of the Xbox video game console, and music. I know there's music on there. It mentions Rage Against the Machine, but basically, you know, all the levels from 1 and 2, improved graphics, improved everything. Really happy to get that, and that was an absolute bargain. That was £6 delivered from America, £3 on the auction or listing, whatever it was, £3 delivered, so £6 from America, all in. Fantastic pickup. It's probably common as muck out there, but obviously didn't come out in Europe, so very happy to have that one. Right, what we've got next. Now these are all Japanese original Xbox exclusives. Now the console didn't do that well in Japan, so it didn't have many exclusives, but these are the 3 that I've picked up that look interesting. And I've played one of them so far, so I'll talk about that one first. And it is Magmatama. Now first off, look at that front cover. Is that a stylish front cover or what? Kind of reminds me of that creature off of Pan's Labyrinth. Very spooky. This is a cool game. It's a slash 'em up, hack and slash. Superb graphics for the generation. Really showcases, you know, how far the Xbox was ahead of some of its competitors. Beautiful graphics. I have played it. The only problem with this, I'll try and show you some of the screenshots. Of course, it's not going to do it justice in the slightest. But yeah, anyway, only problem is there is Japanese dialogue. There is kind of tutorial bits at the start, lots of Japanese dialogue. I have no clue what it's trying to tell me. And the very first thing that you kind of do, I ended up repeating it over and over again. I could tell I was failing to do whatever it was I was supposed to be doing. So this might be a challenge to play. I mean, I'm sure you can pick it up anyway. It's not very complex. Apparently there's only 1 or 2 buttons that you use to do all of your attacks. And being hack and slash, you should be able to get away with not having to read the tutorial bits. It's just a case of when they're giving you those lessons and you're not doing what it's telling you to, then obviously kind of failing tutorial. But if I can get past that, I'm sure it'll be fine. Gorgeous looking game, very cool looking hack and slash. Japanese exclusive, Magmatama, and that was 20 quid all in, 20 quid delivered from Japan. So happy to have that in great condition, as you'd expect from Japan. They look after their stuff there, don't they? Yeah, so really good, really happy to have that. Yeah, probably got a bit carried away there, but anyway, these 2 I won't have as much of a problem playing, I don't expect. Alright, this first one is, well, it looks like that. It's called Drones, and it has this fetching cyber lady with boobies on it. It's very shiny because it's sealed. Now, I don't keep games sealed, so let's open it because, you know, games are meant to be played, he says, with a sealed copy of Res on Dreamcast on his shelf, which will not be opened because I own it elsewhere. So what's the point? This, I can't own elsewhere. It's Xbox exclusive, Japanese Xbox exclusive Drones. It's kind of a shoot 'em up game. It looks very, very interesting. I'm definitely going to be doing a gameplay of this because I'm not going to be able to do it justice from just, you know, holding up the box. But it looks gorgeous. Very unique looking shooting action you aren't going to get a feel really for what the hell is going on with those pictures. But yeah, another Japanese exclusive, and that was 20 quid all in. This and the next game were both in the same seller actually, and they didn't combine postage. To be fair, I didn't notice it was the same seller, so I didn't even suggest it, but never mind. 4 quid in total postage from Japan for 2 games is pretty good, so who cares really? Why did I even mention it? Because I'm a tight bastard. Yeah, but they're drones, very, very cool looking shooter. One of the very few original Xbox exclusive, Japanese exclusives. So yeah, cracking, definitely going to be doing a playthrough of that. So 20 quid all in for drones, and it's, yeah, still sealed, brand new, obviously, it's just unsealed it. Anyway, the other Japan exclusive for the original Xbox, and is this one, and this one was a bit cheaper. This was 12 quid plus £2 postage and packing, and it is the Wild Rings. Now this is a wrestling game, and it looks fantastic. I again have to admit, not played it yet, but I shall be doing a gameplay of it. It looks fantastic. It's got lots of different fighting styles in it, so that's going to be interesting. This is going to be one that I'm going to really have to do some good research to find out, you know, to learn the moves for it, because it might be difficult to play with, you know, I'm guessing there's no English, you know, option for it, so I'm going to have to find online the moves lists for it, because it has, well, let me read from on the back. It says these are all the different fighting styles in this wrestling game. So pro wrestling, American pro wrestling, that's different apparently, Lucha Libre, Mexican wrestling, shoot wrestling, total fighting, judo, amateur wrestling, sumo, karate, boxing, kickboxing, yeah, a few different styles. Basically, it's got lots of different modes as well. It's got like Royal Rumbles, Create a Fighter as well. I don't think you're going to get much. Those are the different fighting styles up there. It looks fantastic. I've seen footage of this running on YouTube and it looks brilliant. Yeah, been trying to find cool wrestling games for a while. You know, this game comes with your total fighting style battle manual. This is a manual, a very nice full colour manual. It also comes with motion list, so you actually have the moves lists on here. So this should help with the, you know, trying to, it's in Japanese, but obviously it's got the button configurations that you can just try out, and trial and error, I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. But yeah, pretty comprehensive paperwork for this game. Not like your modern games today with your bloody... I'm loving collecting for the Wii U, but the fact that most of them haven't got a manual, and those that do have this like fold out big one single sheet thing. Oh, come on, Nintendo. Nintendo, you went to the trouble of making sure that your Wii U boxes are nice and solid and thick plastic, you know, not like these 360 boxes that are made of bloody the thinnest plastic known to man. Yeah, so the Wii U box is gorgeous, but no manuals. Okay, breathe. I'm over it, it's fine. But yeah, so Wild Rings, again, was at 12 quid and 2 delivered. So really cool addition to the original Xbox collection there. I've gone crazy, yeah, like I said, the imports, and there's not much left for me to get on that system that I really want, actually. I mean, you know, I'm up to 4 shelves with now, so I think it's something like 240 games, about 230, 240 games for it. And I don't think there's much left for me to get for that system, so the collecting days, as fun as it was, is kind of coming to an end. But I'll be playing it for a long time to come, so that's good. But it doesn't stop there, this video. I also have a package, because Chris Shanked, the legend that is Chris Shanked, sent me a message a little while ago saying that he's getting rid of his Xbox collection, and he would rather, this is how he worded it. He said he would rather it goes to me than some reseller. I was like, well, alright then. I was like, first to begin with, I was like, are you mental? Are you mental? Because he sent me a whole load of pictures of his Xbox collection. And the way he worded the initial message, I thought he meant the entire collection. I thought he wanted to give me his entire original Xbox collection. Now this was ridiculous for 2 reasons. First of all, why would you do that? Second of all, you know, I already own most of them, really, so there wasn't much in there that I didn't already have, of the ones that I'd want anyway, you know. So I said, are you mental? And he wrote back, he said, hang on a minute, I didn't mean all of them, just like pick 10 or something. So that's what I did. So embarrassing. So yeah, he sent me loads of these pictures, and I went through the pictures, and I picked out 10 games that I wanted for the collect that out of them, and he sent me them. He sent me some original Xbox games. Now, he was originally going to send me these for nothing. I says I can't have that, so I sent him a list of the stuff I had for trade, and he picked 1 or 2 things. But I've still done better out of the deal than he has. But at least I'm happy to send him something at least. But oh right, okay. He's been a naughty boy. I can see that he sent me more than the 10 that I listed. Well, this is fantastic. I think you might already know this, Chris. You might know this, that I already own this game. But he sent me the limited edition of Mark Echo's Getting Up, which is a really cool, stylish, kind of free-running graffiti style game. Very cool, very interesting, quite political as well. Actually, it's a sweet game. It's a game I've only played the first level of, so it's one I've yet to get into fully. But I actually already own this. I actually already own the limited edition as well. So you knew that, Chris? You knew that. This one's sealed though. So if I'm being really anal, I shall keep both of them, so I can have one copy that's sealed. Oh, you're a bastard, Chris, I swear to God. Now I have a dilemma. Do I use it as trade fodder, or do I keep it because it's sealed? I don't know. Anyway, so I already own that, but thanks, Chris, you're a diamond. So here we go, what we got? Right. This is one of the ones I asked for. Yeah, okay. Myst 3, Exile. I've never gotten into a Myst game yet, but they look brilliant. I love relaxing games like that. Anything, a bit more cerebral, kind of mysteries, I play a lot of hidden object games on the DS. Just something a bit different, This looks right up my alley. I'm sure I'm going to love it. So Myst 3 Exile. Nice one, Chris. Spot on, that was one I asked for. Oh no, this is a bonus. I didn't ask for this one, and I don't have this actually. I don't think I have this actually. Come to think of it, it is the limited collector's edition of Halo 2. Now I do have Halo 2 on the original Xbox, but I don't have the collector's edition, the steelbox version. So that is pretty cool. Thank you very much. That is stylish as anything. That's awesome. Yeah. All right. Fucking brilliant. Right. This is going to be trade fodder. Although I know why he's included this. So, all right. It's Jade Empire. Because in a pickup video not so long ago, I mentioned that I got the limited edition version, and he said, "Oh, I have all 3 versions." I was like, "All 3? How is there 3 versions of Jade Empire? Sure, there's a normal version and the limited edition version." And he says, "Ah, young Padawan, there is also the classics edition." So that I know why that's why he's included it. But I don't do classics. Chris, you're a legend, but I don't do classics. So that's going to be trade fodder. But next one. Okay, now this is very collectible, a very collectible original Xbox game, and you are just a diamond for sending me this out. It is Sniper Elite. This is getting fairly hard to find. It's not that expensive, but you don't see it around much. You don't see it in the wild much at all. Sniper Elite. So yeah, very, very cool to have that game. It's supposed to be quite fun as well. It's obviously spawned some sequels later on, so it's done pretty well, this series, and this is the first one, Sniper Elite. So very fun to have that. Love sniping sections in FPS is I always really enjoy them sections anyway, but I've yet to play a dedicated sniper game. So this has got obviously added extra physics. The camera on the bullet that follows the bullet through to the target, and the physics that are showing going through the body, all that weird stuff. Very fun game apparently, so happy to have that. A very collectible game for the original Xbox. Chris, you're a fucking diamond. This is another quite collectible game as well. Star Wars Jedi Outcast, Jedi Knight 2. Yeah, so anything Star Wars, I said this before, but any kind of average game is made at least 2 clicks better by just having the Star Wars branding on it. The Star Wars sound effects, the Star Wars characters. It just raises a mediocre game up to something a bit better. And I don't know if this is a mediocre, I don't know if this is genuinely good or what, but it looks pretty sweet. You got your powers, your force powers, you got your lightsaber. What more do you want? So that's pretty sweet to have that. Yeah, and again, all these complete. Chris a shanked, living legend. There you go. Ah, another one. Again, pretty damn collectible game for original Xbox. It's Simpsons Hit and Run. Now, this, I think I already had this, but mine was not complete. Can you imagine? Can you imagine not having a complete game? This, there's the manual. So much better. So I would trade my other one in, but that's that, you know, it's one of my main collections, that and the Mega Drive. So it's got to be complete for the original Xbox. But yeah, sorry. Simpsons Hit and Run, really cool game. The game world's perfectly just Simpsons, and it's a very fun game. Yeah, played the first few levels. Eager to play more, and I shall do. So that's cool. Right, what we got here? All right, WrestleMania 21. Become a legend. So again, I do like wrestling games. Always on the lookout for good wrestling games, because if they're done bad, they're obviously rubbish. If they're done well, you can have a lot of fun with them. You know, the games where the moves are accessible and you've got a good range of moves. That's what I look for. You know, but I can see the Nature Boy Ric Flair there, of course, who won the greatest wrestling event of all time, the Royal Rumble 1992. Third in, last out. Nature Boy, woo! Brilliant. So I'm sure I'll have fun with that. That'll be cool. WrestleMania 21. Right, we're still going. We are still going. Right, this is a game that I've been eyeing up in the local indie store in Nottingham, and I just hadn't picked it up because, well, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. I guess I'm not a massive fan of fighters. I've enjoyed a couple, but it's kind of a gamble for me whether or not I'm going to enjoy a one-on-one fighter, and this is a one-on-one fighter. It's Guilty Gear X2 Reload. Yeah, again, pretty collectible. Like I say, it's been in my local shop for a while now, but I just haven't picked it up. So now I have it, basically for free, because the paltry number of games I sent him do not get anywhere close to making it fair trade. So Chris, if you want some more stuff, I'm going to send you my fucking trade list like once a month for the next fucking year or some shit. I'll probably forget. Just if you want stuff, let me know, because this trade is not finished, you bastard. But yeah, Guilty Gear X2, very stylish looking. Don't know much about the series, but I know that it's well thought of. I don't know what, if you can compare it to any other fighters, but that's another one there. Great addition to the collection there. It keeps going, it keeps going. Right, what we got here? Okay. This gives me a warm feeling in my belly. The thing that's giving me a warm feeling in my belly is that I love seeing Sega in a box. I just love it. I just love it. And it is Phantasy Star 1 and 2. So I had the first one on Dreamcast. Didn't play much of it. Never got around to getting the second one. So now I have them both on the Xbox. Of course, you're not going to be able to play that online anymore, I don't think, unless somebody's set up their own private server somehow. I know that's, someone did that for Dreamcast. I don't know if they're doing it for Xbox, but so, you know, no multiplayer, but I'm sure it'll be an epic adventure that's worth, you know, playing through anyway. I do like RPGs, and yeah, Xbox Live required to play. I don't think it's online only. No, it's not. Players 1 to 4. And online is optional. Yeah, I don't think, I'm pretty sure it's not online only. But if it is, oh well, I don't think so. But yeah, so Phantasy Star, yeah, really cool RPG. What more can you say about that? Probably lots. But this video is already pretty long. So thanks, Chris, again. Okay, here we go. Now then, cracking game. Cracking game. Another one. Timesplitters Future Perfect. Yeah, love the Timesplitters games. I think I played Future Perfect. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did back in the day. Play Future Perfect. I knew that. Future Perfect. But got it again. We'll play it again. Yeah, spot on. Awesome game. Fun shooter. Right then. This is a game that I've heard mixed things about, but I had to have it. And oh my god, that lady looks naked. Yeah, it's an RPG, or sort of RPG, hack and slashy sort of, you know, action adventure thing. It's Sudeki. It's pretty damn common, but I've always kind of held off from getting it just because, again, I've heard mixed things about it. But if you get given it, you may as well check it out. So Sudeki there, if you're in an Xbox. And doesn't she look naked? That's probably the idea, isn't it? Scandalous. Scandalous using sex to sell to kids. Alright, just say 16 plus, fair enough. Anyway, Sadeki. Yeah, that was. I think that was a launch game. I'm pretty sure it was a pretty damn early Xbox game, that one. 2004? Or maybe not, I don't know. When did the original Xbox come out? Definitely before 2004, wasn't it? Anyway, last one. Last one is Futurama. So, yeah, I've watched a lot of the cartoon back in the day, and I don't know much about this. I'm sure it's, you know, pretty standard fare cash-in type thing. Maybe not. Maybe it's absolutely spectacular. Who knows? But I have it now, Futurama. So that's another one. Cracking, complete, original Xbox. Chris a shanked. If you don't know who he is, go and check him out. He's a fat bastard. No, I'm not being nasty. He is officially a fat bastard. But he's also a double awesome geezer. So that's pretty sweet. So yeah, original Xbox import games and this box of joy from Chris. That is my original Xbox a-thon. And I don't know how much left there is to get for it. I mean, I must be nearing the end of what I can get. I don't want to go into the, you know, I don't want to just carry on just for the sake of it. I want my shelves to be, you know, all killer, no filler. And every single game in that original Xbox collection is something I'm really, really looking forward to play. Either playing for the first time or playing again or whatever, you know. But yeah, there'll be no filler on those shelves, and it's a good well over 200 games there. So I don't know if there'll be any more Xbox collecting. It's a little bit sad, isn't it? But you know, it's I get on with playing them, which will be fun. So that's it. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.